all of a sudden, they hear in the distance,
It's an owl. It's a wolf.
No, it's not a wolf. It's not a, no, shh, I'm telling the story. Hi, I'm David McDivitt, a full-time single dad. For parents and kids alike, holidays are so important, and Halloween is no exception. There's nothing like telling a story that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand on end. This is the Single Dad's Guide to Telling Spooky Stories. Stories serve so many different purposes. There are often moral lessons built into these stories. Sure, some of the stories that were passed down to us and that we continue to say to our kids, they're kind of inherently spooky. I mean, think about the boy who cried wolf. I mean, a wolf eats that kid. What you don't want is to tell your kids the kind of scary stories that scared you when you were a kid, like the Limbo Beana story. That still scares me. The trick to the perfect Halloween story is it's got a little bit of scare to it, but at the end of the day, it's not too scary that the kids won't be able to go to sleep.
It's a witch.
It's not a witch.
It's a frog.
No, it's not bats.
It's a frog.
No, it's their dog. It's their dog. They left their dog outside. You won't let, no, I know, but it's their dog. They locked their dog out that night. The last thing you want is for your kids to feel like they have to stay up all night under the covers with their flashlight, just waiting to see what kind of monster might come out of the closet.
Dad, that story is the stupidest story I ever heard in my life. Same.
Okay. First, have your characters have a mission, and then something goes awry. This was a long time ago when
And then I think the car broke down.
the car did break down. Put something in the story that they've been a little worried about, but not something so that they're so concerned they can't stay focused. The car did break down, and this is before they had GPS, okay? And the map didn't disclose what was on this old road in the middle. Tell you. So it didn't tell you what was down this old dirt road. Kids demand details. If you've got a monster in your story, you've got to give them details about their teeth, about their eyes, about their arms and their fingers. And the dad is scared, and the mom is scared, and the kids are scared, and then boom, the spooky thing happens. And there's a face outside their window of their car, and it's a policeman, and he says, "Are you guys lost? Can I help you?" If you don't nail these details, the kids won't buy it.
Daddy, your story wasn't scary.
I think he was too scared. If you do this right, you're gonna have a great Halloween season. You'll develop some incredible memories, and your kids are gonna remember this forever.
I'm gonna tell you a better story. It was a dark and stormy night, and they were driving down the highway. They knew when they were on the road that they shouldn't stop, but the dad was getting too tired and he had to pull over. Then the mom said, "We're in the middle of limbo. Aren't you scared of limbo beanas?" The dad said, "That's okay. I'm just going to do a couple jumping jacks and run out around the car a couple times, and then I'll be awake and we'll be on our way." Then the little boy and the little girl said, "He has great big googly eyes, a sucker mouth, and a big blue body." And the dad said, "I'm gonna run around the car 3 times and get back in." So then he ran around once, and then twice. And then the kids looked out into the rain, and they didn't see the dad again. But off into the distance, they saw a pair of googly eyes. "Okay, Dad, I'm getting kind of tired. Now I think it's time for me to go to bed."
I'm being ridiculous. I'm a grown man. I'm going to sleep. It's okay. You're a grown man. Go to sleep. It's okay. They're not real. There are no limbo beans. So this is what I do to tell my kids spooky stories, but I'd love to hear what you do with your kids. So please let me know in the comments below. And as always, please like us on Facebook and follow us on YouTube. Thanks.